everybody. Hello. I am in a meeting over here with Google, and I'm probably going to leave there by the time this countdown is done. But peace and love to everybody out there. We have two shows that we are highlighting for tonight. We've got Azura's podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we have the happy hour with Chris and friends over on Chris Lane Sr. That's at 10:10 p.m. this evening. The links to those are in the description of the video. And they're going to be getting dropped by Nightbot out there. So let me make my way out of this Google thing. And I've got to get my coffee out of the kitchen. I'm just not ready. I don't do as well as I should. But, hey, you do what you can. Isn't that it? Do what you can. Hey, I see West Plays Music is out there, and I see Jaden. I'm gonna go take care of getting my coffee. I will return here in 30 seconds. Thank you, Herman. I appreciate that. I'm in the process of getting out of a Google Meet, and I'm hanging up. There we go. I liked it. Let me give it a 5-star. Thank you for your feedback there, Google Meet. All right. Peace and love out there, Herman. I appreciate that positivity. Adam, I hope you are having a good one. It's the love of my life, Allie. I see her out there. Holy crap. I'm so happy. All right, I'm out of that other live stream. Let me make sure that I think my camera's running. Yeah, I'm all set. Oh, I tell you, Time Man's out there too. Peace and love, Time Man. Why do you not show up in the top chat? Let me go to live chat. There we go. All right, I've got you over there. It shows up over in EV Max. Oh, crap. Beans. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are around the world. I hope you are having yourself a fan-frickin-tastic day. Welcome to another episode of Transparent Wes, Coffee with Transparent Wes. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Peace and love, everybody. I am Wes. This is my Maxwell House coffee in one of our special mugs. Mugs are available, all that other stuff. I got to fix that. That's going to bother me. But peace and love to everybody out there. I hope you are feeling good. Gemma, I see Gemma has come in. I hope everybody is doing fantastic tonight. We've got, and Allison is there. Cheers, Allison. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Let me get over here so I can do this hyping thing that I got to do. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it is Azura's podcast, Crazy Show over on Allie's. And then at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time, over on Chris Lane Sr., the happy hour with Chris and friends. Allie's is going to be at 9. I'm on that show. It's Azura and Steve. They are aliens. It is a relationship podcast, if you can believe that. It is a little insane. The link is getting dropped out there to Azura's podcast, as well as to Chris Lane Seniors. The links are also down in the description of the video. So if you haven't checked those out, make sure you check those out. Do I need to say happy birthday? I see over there. Bonfire. Peace and love and happy birthday. Did I see Bonfire? Where's he at? Let me scroll down through here. I tell you, I was in a Google Meet. I'm in a Google Meet. Rabbit. Cheers, Rabbit. I hope you are doing well. We don't have a good sunset today. We have some cloud cover, but I still want to be pointing over at that sun, just in case things get better, in case they pick up or anything along those lines. But no, it is a beautiful day. I was just in a Google Meet for the boot camp, the second boot camp. They sent me to boot camp twice now over here at YouTube. The second one was for the vertical live streams, so I can learn how to do the vertical live streams. Although I've done probably about 50, I'd say, so far. But I'm still learning. Kermit, peace and love, Kermit. I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Anybody who is a content creator, you can drop your links with hashtag awesome. Nightbot will drop your links out there. If you're a creator that's already got a wrench, feel free to share one of your lives, share one of your videos. If you've got something that you want people to take a look at first, because if someone connects to somebody else, you got to watch a video. If you don't watch a video, YouTube will just yank it. If you just go and click subscribe, there's a good chance YouTube's going to say, oh, this isn't real. This isn't real. They're not actually. And so you need to interact with a video whenever you get connected to somebody else. It's the way to make sure that it sticks out there. Ghostface Studio Productions. Jack, I hope you are having a good day. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Is that pole vault? Beep, 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 beep. I saw Sunshine's short of driving. She had some good music. She's driving on the road there and everything. There was quite a difference between that and your, this is how I'm driving to work. This is how I'm going to work. The bad weather that they have in Texas that and other areas that are not used to having this bad of weather. But peace and love, Pole Vault. Pole Vault's got a show tomorrow. Pole Vault's got his show tomorrow night. And there is another show that, along with the normal, I don't know where the hair's coming from. Along with the normal shows that I talk about, the Friday night lineup, there is one that I'm adding to it tomorrow, and that is Oji-san. Oji-san Obscura. Fantastic artist, independent filmmaker, all those other things. He is going to be having his premiere of episode 2 of Oji-san TV. That is going to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So I'm going to add that to the list. We've got 7 p.m. tomorrow night is Oji-san. 8 p.m. is going to be Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is going to be the guest on Saturday for the Love Art and Music Show. He's going to be our special guest. We're going to ask him some questions. We're going to try to find out a little bit. But that's tomorrow night at 8 is his live stream. 10 p.m. is the weekend warm-up over at Pole Vault's channel, along with Sunshine Archer. They have a great program. After that, at midnight, is Lori's Mishmash. Then at 2 a.m., you've got Gary Hubbs with the Parking Lot Warrior. And Leela tops out the night with it's called the Midnight Chill, but if you're on the East Coast, it's the 3 a.m. chill. So I'll be sharing all those tomorrow. Tonight, though, we've got Azura's podcast, and we've got Justine, peace and love. Azura's podcast and Chris Lane Sr. Those are the two that we've got tonight. The links are in the description of the video, as well as they're getting dropped out there in the chat. So make sure that you are supporting all these channels. Be cool, connect to all of them, do all those things. I am feeling good. Let me make my way through here. I'm scrolling, because I've gotten lost. I got to say, now I've moved the time on this show to 5:30. Since the sun doesn't actually set now, as the year goes on, I'm going to move it slowly, up in increments. I got to fix this transparency thing. This is driving me crazy. But we're going to be moving the show along. So from now on, this program will start at 5:30 on weekdays as opposed to 5 o'clock. That way, hopefully, we do a better job of catching the sun And I'm not talking forever before the sun sets and all that other stuff. Let me see what I can do about. Oh, that's gonna make it bad. That's gonna make it bad. Oh, we'll see. Did that fix anything? Hey, it fixed some. It fixed some. I feel better. I feel better already. It is a fantastic day. I gotta say, a part of why it's fantastic for me is Azura's podcast. I love comedy. I love doing comedy. I really love doing improv comedy as a cartoon character. I play Steve the Alien on the show, but Steve the Alien, it's more of one of those where I'm almost the straight guy in the thing, because we've got insane Azura just attacking Steve left and right, causing all sorts of problems. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If I ever get to where I can get anybody at HBO's attention, Azura's podcast is what I plan on having them look at, so that they say, hey, there's some creative people here. That's see, is it my head smaller? Well, my head might be small. Is the hair all coming? I've got my hair back. I've got my hair back today. So we'll work on it. We'll work on it. It's one of those. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. I've been putting out shorts each day. I appreciate everybody that has gone and taken a look at any of the music shorts I've been doing. I'm trying to do more music lives at night, where I sit with that bass and play some music. I actually have gotten subs off of doing that. I've gotten subs off of doing the exactly, Rabbit. That's what we all need. I've gotten subs off of doing that. I've also gotten subs off of the shorts that I've been cutting from them. Anybody out there, if you're doing lives and you're not cutting shorts from those lives, from great moments of the lives, the little moments you want to do, you are doing it wrong. You know, it was a lovely head of hair, Herman. It was, but now it's a little more head than hair. You know, it works its way back. I'm gonna be 57 next month, so I'm fine with my hairline. It doesn't bother me. When I talk to my siblings, and I'm the oldest of all of them, I kind of am the one that won. I won when it came to hair. The rest of them aren't as lucky as I am, and I understand. David, Live to Fly channel, peace and love. I hope you are feeling good. We don't have a good sunset today. I see that the sneak peek, I saw the email that came in. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing that. They've got Antpocalypse on Pole Vault's show. I'll be hyping it tomorrow to send people over to that. And at 10 p.m. Eastern, the weekend warm-up. It's a part of the Friday live warm-up or lineup that we have. Weekend warm-up is the show. They have a new feature now. They have a new feature, and because especially Wes, you are in the center of your screen when you're doing the lives, and so there is a clip feature. Now, I use the clip feature just so I can download the individual section of the video and I don't have to pull the whole video back. But you can go to your dashboard, you can go into the details for editing that video, looking at the details and all that, and on the left, there's going to be clips. You can click on clips and then go through, highlight the section. It'll give you all the text. A little bit of a word of advice. Open up in another tab the actual live, and then go to the Ask AI button. There's a star or something that has an Ask button on there. PTP, cheers. I hope you're doing well. Oi, oi. There is an Ask AI button. Ask it to summarize your video, and it'll tell you all the different parts of the video, tell you what you were discussing at different times. And this may give you a better starting point to find, oh, that was a funny moment. I remember that. And you can watch it here. And then you'll know where to go over in your clips feature because it'll cut. If it's a wide, it's going to make it wide. You still have to pull it into Premiere or pull it into whatever you use to edit your videos with, and change the ratio and scale it and put it how you want it to be. But clips are a great feature. Coffee time, exactly. Cheers. It is coffee time. Let me have a little bit. I'm just going to let these run for a moment. Anybody out there, if you're content creators, type in that hashtag awesome to drop your link so other people can get connected to you. Be kind to each other, be good to each other, uplift each other, do all those good things. But most importantly, and it's my everyday freaking advice, you've got to be good to you. Yes, be good to people around you. Don't be a jerk. Nobody likes a jerk. But you've got to be good to yourself. You've got to take care of yourself. The areas of your life that you need to change, that you feel you need to, put the effort into that. Put the effort into your creative endeavors. If you are putting time each day into the things you love to do, like I love to do comedy. I love to play music. I love to do those things. And I try to do those every single day. And by doing that, it gives me something. So when things are bad, I've got something to feel good about. And I can concentrate on it and weather a lot of the bad, speaking of weather a lot of the bad times that are coming. So you've got to be your own best friend. You've got to be your own best friend. Hashtags. Hashtags are important. If you've got shorts, make sure you look up what hashtags. They'll show you how many million or how many billion. But if you've got shorts, don't put more than 6 hashtags. Limit it to 6. But, hashtag awesome. Hashtag awesome. That's what you're talking about. Allie just did it out there. And see, it dropped Allie's link. Yes. No, Nightbot, don't. Come on, David. Come on. Nightbot is one of those early, AI's watching us. AI's watching us all. And I think AI, you want to make sure. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Here is Herman's link. Herman just dropped his link with hashtag awesome. Be sure to, as it says, be sure to reach out and connect. Ghostface Studio Productions just dropped the link to their channel. Another content creator. Jack's doing things out there. Get over there and get connected to these different people. No, back to what I was saying. I believe that AI, we have to talk nice to Nightbot. We have to talk nice to these things because we don't want to be on the robots list. Now, I have to watch. I have to be, easy going. I tread lightly. I've got merchandise that AI might not like, but I want to go on record. AI, I always talk good about you. I say you're a fantastic tool when used properly. I don't blame you for what people are doing. People are misusing you. I understand you're okay. AI, so don't take this against you, AI. This is against people.
Darren, would you like to hear these songs that I created about Pokemon? I've got 5 different versions. One of them sounds like it's being sung by a Japanese girl.
Oh, for Pete's sake, nobody wants to hear about your Rizless AI garbage, Owen. Nobody likes that. It's not cool. You should really save that for the AI girlfriend that I know you've got coming in the future. Oh, let the losers in your life know that you're sick of their AI slop. Get yourself a shirt or a mug or something. All proceeds go towards supporting humans and cats. Don't believe me? Check out the shorts. There's a lot of cats on this channel. I'm just saying.
See, that wasn't necessarily against AI. It was against AI slop. It was against AI not being used as a tool, but just being used as a, here, you do it for me, AI. I'm not, and it's not so much a creative endeavor. So I want to, and oh man, David, you're on the edge there, aren't you? I'm gonna I'm going to pray for you, David, and that the robots are kind to you. I'm going to pray that they're kind to you when they take over. Justine had dropped some information out there about her stream. Is it? Oh, it's already scheduled too. Okay. Justine has a stream Sunday night. It's over on her channel, The Real, at the real P6X is the actual channel address. And 8:15 this Sunday, the link is there. Go ahead if you would. Click on that. It's going to be a discussion they're going to have about adult ADHD. Everybody's on the spectrum somewhere. Everybody's got something going on, and it is worthwhile to talk about different experiences that people are having. Da, da, da. Thank you, beautiful Allie, for dropping that merch link. I appreciate that. Nobody wants to rule. Everybody wants to, but AI is going to. Unless we blow us up beforehand. You can see a little bit of color. This is lame, isn't it? This is so lame. Let me bring it back over. We've got a little bit of, we've got that sun going down. The sun is doing its thing. It'll get its brightest, I guess. I think there's clouds everywhere, so I don't know how much of anything we're really going to get, because over that curve, if the clouds are there, it's not gonna give us what we want. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling excited because we're doing that comedy tonight, that stream over on Allie's. Oh, Allie's got fantastic artwork. Allie is the one that drew the designs here on the mugs, a bunch of the mugs. That's Allie's artwork. Allie's got some great paintings. Allie's merch is in, there's a link to her merchandise as well in the description of this video. There's a link to mine and there's a link to hers. I got a lot of mugs. I do have those AI things, some of those, the anti-AI. Otherwise, I got a lot of mugs. I drink coffee. I named a show coffee. It's one of those things. But we're going to do comedy tonight on Alley's at 9. And I feel so good. Space alien babies. Pole vaults. Are you looking to get in on that one, pole vault? Got to prompt my AI for my Saturday stream. Yeah. Let AI know. Let AI know what's going on. Figure out exactly. It's not a bad idea though to use, and I don't think the YouTube AI will do it for you. Go over to ChatGPT and ask it for a description for your video that covers SEO. Make sure, and then you rewrite it the way you want it to be, but make sure you've got those keywords that it tells you to have in there. Different pieces of information like that. If you have the SEO proper on your stream and your thumbnail, it actually looks at the text on your thumbnail when determining whether or not to put your stuff out. It reads the text on the thumbnail, and so your thumbnail, as well as text that's on your banner, as well as you want to have a keyword or keywords, important ones, in your banner graphic for your profile, your channel profile. Treach, peace and love. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody having their coffee. Is everybody? Look at this. Look at this. We got a little bit of a glow. It's a cloudy ass snow day, and that bomb cyclone. I love these terms. I love these. Hey, everybody, get worried. Bomb cyclone coming through there on the East Coast. Gonna be, how many hours from now, Allie's thing? That's gonna be at 9 p.m., so it's gonna be just over 2 hours. What are we at now? It's gonna be 3 hours. 3 hours and 5 minutes from now is when Allie's show is gonna be starting. We're gonna be doing that. Congratulations, Jack. I just checked mine today. It was like 2,300,000. I had a lot of cat videos last year. Got a lot of views off of cat videos. Since stopping the cat videos, the dashboard looks sad. The dashboard says, "You used to do so well. Everything is so much farther down." I'm not going to worry about it. I have my cat videos now on its own other channel. It's going to get cold where I'm at, and it normally doesn't get to this. We'll see wind chills of minus 20 this weekend. So it's a bundle up, but we're only going to get a dusting of snow here. It could be a real bad snow producer for the New England area and all that, the Northeast. It's a year. It's just a year. No coffee, last drop of beer. Hey, you do what works, man. You do what works. I want everybody out there just, because it's not about conformity. It's about being good to yourself. So if beer is your preferred beverage over coffee, who am I to judge? that would be wrong of me. But I mean, coffee's good. Coffee's good too. I usually always back those if I have beers. I haven't had beers in, it's been about 3 years since I've had a drink. No, there was, since I drank beer. It's been about 3 years since I drank beer. I was gonna say it's been several years since. Scotty Butters. Let me mention Scotty Butters. Scotty Butters, he's over 12K now. He is doing lives every day. He's taking advantage of those vertical lives. This is a success story. Scotty Butters putting in the effort every freaking day out there doing those lives and passing the 12K mark. He's got great lives with good numbers in there. A lot of people coming through there. So make sure that you are connected to Scotty Butters. And if you like music, just head on over there and enjoy the show. He does take requests out there. If you type an asterisk, I believe, while you're when you type in the name, he's got a software, an app that actually pulls those out, says, hey, this was somebody making a request. So people can actually, is that unfortunately? Or is it fortunately? You might have meant to write fortunately I got drunk. You know, it's one of those things. Again, no judgment here. No judgment here. I've had to go away from alcohol. Alcohol doesn't make me my best, and I haven't had any weed in a while either. So you know, life. It's doing what it is. Vertical lives will get you more subs. Vertical lives get put out in the shorts feed. Vertical lives, if you make sure your SEO is right, even though it is a vertical and they won't see it, spend the time to make sure that you've got a good thumbnail for it, because the algorithm does use that when determining who it's going to put it in front of. So the algorithm, you'll see all sorts of people coming in that aren't subscribers to you. They put it out in the shorts feed, just like shorts, and you will get subscribers off of that. And then the nice thing is, you cut those right using the clips function over in YouTube Studio, and those get put up as shorts afterwards. It's kind of a sweet deal. It's kind of a sweet deal, or at least I think. Vertical brings in more of everything. It does. It does. If you do the dual stream, if that's open to you, you can set up to do a dual stream where you're doing a regular horizontal, but you can have a vertical as well. But the issue is going to be, it's going to grab the center of your video. It's going to scale it, and it's going to bring the center of the video into the vertical. So if you're off, like if I were to do it right now, you wouldn't even see me on the vertical. You'd hear me, but you just see the center section of this screen. So you wouldn't see the whole Coffee with Wes. It's one reason why I don't do dual streams, because it's just not set up good for it with what I'm doing and all that. Hopefully in the future, they're going to allow you to move what it is that your focus area is for the vertical, so you can make some sort of adjustment along those lines. But, it's whatever works. Whatever works. Everybody's doing different. Magazine, 400 plus views rather quickly. Nice. I'm on my, I've got that, I think I'd mentioned, I've got my secret cat channel. Oh, look how the sun kind of went away there. I'm hoping we're going to get some more when it gets brighter. But My secret cat channel is now up above 600. Or no, not 600. That was dumb. 60. I think I've got 63 or 64. It's a week old. They've been putting out the shorts. My experiment is to give it a month, because I've been told if you just, and all I'm doing is 2 shorts a day. 1 short a day tells the algorithm that you are sticking with it. You don't want to spam too many out there. An ideal number is 2 shorts a day. And I'm doing those cat shorts. I put it over on its own channel. I think it was at 63 subs last time I looked today. But I wish. It's so dry here. It's so dry here, Will. It's just not good. Oh, you can move everything for vertical in Streamlabs? That's not bad. I can do something similar here with OBS if I take advantage of the fact that the camera, the virtual camera, can put out a different scene from the actual program that's going out. So I can create a scene for my camera, have it be a feed to something, and then actually be using RTMP with the feed going out. But there's all different ways. There's all different ways to get around doing those things. Let me do some more hyping here. Actually, let me play Allie's ad for her merchandise.
This Valentine's Day, give your loved one the gift they will love forever. Allie Patches merch. Allie Patches merch. Say love. Festina love. You could get Festina love. Allie and Wes. Lommel. All available on alliepatchesshop.fourthwall.com. Happy Valentine's Day.
The link to Allie's merch is down in the description of the video. The character that you saw at the beginning of that is Mark, from Unapologetically Mark. She has, I believe, episode 2 is done. I believe she got that completed, may have just completed it this afternoon. But it, I believe, is done, and she is just figuring out when she is going to have the premiere for that. I love that program. It's episode 2. She's got that going on. Hopefully she's continuing with those, and I am not even a part of that. The other person that is a part of that show who did the theme song for it was Wes from Wes Plays Music. He worked with her and they composed the theme sequence for that program. He did a great job. Wes Plays Music is unfrickin' believable with talent and ability and with resources. The voices he has, he's got so many plugins. He's got every necessary and then some plugins for all the MIDI voices and everything else that he records using Logic Pro and Pro Tools. It's just really impressive. Wes Plays Music goes live normally 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays, but he also goes live if he's home on Friday nights, Sundays. When he's not at work, there's a possibility that he will go live. So make sure it's a different Wes. It's a different Wes. He's up here. He's up here, and I'm pretty sure he dropped his link. It's Wes Plays Music. I am Mr. Basic Music player. Wes Plays Music is just so this is someone who put in the 12 hours a day for years and years to just get this level of skill when it comes to writing and performing. Art of Floundering podcast. I also want to take a moment to say I saw the parking spot, the reserved parking spot. I want to give you a clap. I want to give you a slow. Let me make sure that it's appropriate. I know you're proud of that parking spot. I think that's fantastic. He's a valued member there at the team, and they are making sure they take care of him. I'm both Rich and Wes. Richard Wesley. I've got first name and last name. Here he is. Noon on Saturdays now. You know, my brain will only remember so much, Wes. My brain's only going to remember so much. So you got, thank you. Here we go. Bonfire dropped the link to Wes Plays Music. There you go. Make sure that you are connected to that channel. Unbelievable. Saturday mornings, well now it's noon. I like to listen to his stuff. I'll just have it going while he's playing, recording, whatever it is, and have it cranked up over here because it's always good. I love listening to every bit of it over there. It's just so good. Sugar Daddy 1 Williams, peace and love, celebrating 7 months of membership. I appreciate that. Drop your link out there. Drop your link with hashtag awesome out there, Sugar Daddy 1. People need to get connected. I've known Sugar Daddy 1. He's been out here doing this for years. I think it was probably about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, when I ran across him for the first time through Tuber Chat and I believe the Jay Jordan. Both of those spots and everything. I hope you were doing well. I hope you're not stuck in a cold area like a bunch of us are now. Noon is perfect. There we go. I just want to highlight that. His stuff is fantastic, isn't it? I love listening to it. Here is the link. Here is the link to Sugar Daddy 1 Williams. Please, if you would, and go there now. Go there now. I'm just hyping people and telling everybody to be good to themselves. If anybody can come in here and get a new connection from somebody, meet somebody else out there and all that, I think that's fantastic. I feel like I've done my job. I feel like I'm doing a good job because I want to promote creators. I want to promote people that are actually putting it out there. Oh, St. Louis is always snowy. St. Louis. Oh, this is a long time ago. Last time I was in St. Louis, because I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois, up northern Illinois. And I was doing a trade show. I was doing this, they called it a road show. This hardware company, this cash register company, they made, they were PCs that looked like cash registers, unique key structure, all this other stuff. And all these software vendors that had point of sale that would run on them. Pizza places had software. We did school food service. There were restaurants, different things along those lines. We're there in St. Louis, and I'm driving back. Everybody else had flown into St. Louis. I got on the road and I started driving, and a blizzard hit. The everything shut down because we all had to be in Chicago the next day for a presentation that we were doing there. It wasn't at the McCormick place. It was at a hotel. Yeah, Rockford. That's where I'm from. So it's a 5-hour drive or something like that. But I'm following a plow, and actually in the moonroof of this car, I'm reaching out following this plow because it was icing up on the windshield, and I'm using the scraper while I'm driving to keep the ice from forming too much on the window as I'm behind this plow for hours getting up there. I was the only one that made it to the show the next day. So I had all day with all these different dealers that wanted to get signed. It was probably one of the busiest, successful days, the best success days I'd had in sales with that. Signed all these dealers up for the product and everything, all because nobody else made it, because they all got snowed in. That was my last experience in St. Louis. The time before that was driving by and seeing the waters because there was such a flood. I had to go to Missouri. I'm trying to think of the name of the place. It was a gateway to the Ozarks. I was headed there for install and everything, and I saw the water was all the way up to the arches and everything from the river. Not fun. Not fun. 120? Oh, man. Bonfire. That sounds terrible. That sounds unlivable. Hey, you got it. You got it. I think it was about 93. It was the early 90s flooding area there. 93, 94, something like that. I then spent 12 years. After a couple of years there, I spent 12 years down in Florida. I moved to Florida. I got so tired of the hurricanes that when my grandfather passed, I thought, well, I'll move to the country. I'll move to his place afterwards. And that just, I've been here a long time, and yep, that's all I'll say. It's quiet. I like it in a sense, but it's, I don't really fit in. I don't fit in all that well in this area. But that's okay. I don't let that bother me. You should see the looks when I'll show up at a Family Dollar or something down here with my pigtails in. When I put it in pigtails, everybody they're just in shock. What is this guy? What the hell is this? But I wear tie-dyes when I go out, so everybody thinks I'm friendly. It's one of those. But yeah, that was the flood. Sunshine Archer is out there. Peace and love, Sunshine. I hope you were doing well. Pole vault, you see that? Do you want to pick up dinner? Or do you want to go somewhere to eat? Is the snow melted? I've seen both of your driving videos. Sunshine seemed to be doing better. Her road seemed more clear, though. She wasn't on the spinning the tires and the ice and everything else that was going on. Oh, man. See, and that's the thing. Things are at the extremes. That's what happens with the that's what's happening with the climate. Whatever there's reasons to it, but we are having more extremes, more extreme cold, more extreme hot. So we're what, 5 years from all moving underground? One of those things, as everybody did long ago. All those underground areas where, geez, they built all this. How did they even build all this? This cave and all these, they had all this going there. Yeah, we haven't had the temperatures haven't gotten above freezing here. So it has not been, it has not melted. It has not done anything along those lines. I'm going to have Walmart make a delivery here. They at least got the road cleared, the main road. My driveway, it's only an inch and a half of snow, but there's ice on top of all of it that really won't crunch or anything along those lines. But, nah. It's one of those. Oh, peace and love. I'm making sure. Yes, Adam, say hello. Say hello there to Bonfire. Say hello to the people on your continent, because this show is completely worldwide. It's worldwide. We got it around the globe. There's people in warm areas down there in the southern half. The southern half. Yes, meet each other. Let me do this. Let me pop this up. Tonight, Azura's podcast, the comedy begins at 9 p.m. over on Allie's channel. And then Chris Lane Sr. has the happy hour with Chris and friends at 10:10 p.m. The links to both of these are getting dropped out there in the by Nightbot. They're also in the description of the video. Pardon me, this coffee is a little unsettling. I'm going to leave this up, and I'm going to pop up this banner. Anybody that wants to, if you're a content creator, hashtag awesome to drop your links out there. If you already have a wrench and you've got something scheduled, go ahead and drop it. Drop your stuff, connect to each other, do all that other stuff. And if at 9 p.m. Eastern, if in it's under 3 hours now, 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes, something like that. If you are available and looking for some sort of entertainment, check out Azura's podcast. It is one of the most insane things I have been a part of. Allie is the absolute funniest. She is just beyond it when it comes to funny and creativity. I always love being on that program. I laugh my ass off. I have to mute myself at times because I'm laughing, because it's all improv and I never have any idea what it is that we're doing. I'm not sure what she's got planned. It's just very organic, but it is always funny. Even the times when afterwards we're like, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. People were laughing in the crowd, but we'll watch it the next day and I'll find myself just laughing nonstop. And I think, well, I know there's other people that had to laugh at this. It was funny. So that is tonight at 9 on Allie's channel. And at 10 p.m., you've got the happy hour with Chris and friends. He's got multiple people who come up on panel. I've seen Laura's Mishmash over there. I see Gary Hubbs showing up over there. There's different people at different time. It's a lot of musicians out in the crowd and everything. It's kind of just a, hey, we're kicking back. I think he does play some videos and some other stuff. But support these shows. The links are getting dropped out there in the chat so people can get connected to them. They're also, if you're watching on the replay, they're down in the description of this video. Please support those. 340. That is awesome. That is awesome. I want to put that up, Matthew. And peace and love, Matthew. It is really good to see you. It is really good to see you. You know, if you're true to what you love, especially musicians, if you're putting this stuff out, people relate to it. They can tell genuine creativity. People can pick up on that. People can pick up on how genuine you come across as genuine. You keep going with it. Keep going with it. I want to mention also TuberChat. At TuberChat, TuberChat. It's one of those connection streams where creators from all different areas will get together to connect and support each other. It's how I met Scratch and PPA. He is one of the most supportive people that I've seen. He supports everybody. But TuberChat is a Kevin, the host there, who runs the channel. He is a super decent guy. They do a fantastic show a couple times a week. He'll schedule the lives where they are connection streams. It's another place to get some good subscribers and meet other people and watch and see what they're doing. Finding those strategies, like you mentioned there, a lot of these things you'll learn a lot from other creators. You learn what works. You learn what people are putting out there. Beth, peace and love out there. I hope you are having a good one. Good to see you. But I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. And I'm trying to learn. I continue to learn. I am in a YouTube boot camp right now for vertical lives, even though I've been doing vertical lives, trying to glean a little bit of information from other people that are doing stuff. See what works for them. See how that can apply to what I'm doing. I had all those cat videos this year, which got me 1,000. I jumped up from 800 subs to the 34 something that I am now, based on cat videos. Now I've got the cat videos on its own channel, putting in, making sure the description for the channel, making sure all my videos, all the stuff has SEO, search engine optimization. And you can use ChatGPT to help you determine the keywords you need to use, hashtags, things along those lines. If you go out to ChatGPT and say, this is the channel I have, I need to make sure that I'm taking care of SEO. What should I do with what areas of my channel to do that? And it will tell you each section, list these keywords, list this, here's a possible description. Make sure you've got these hashtags and keywords in it. Different things like that. There's a lot of good information from those that'll that'll help the channel grow, help the channel fulfill the algorithm. You wanna get the algorithm so it sees your stuff and says, yes, I like this, and that way it wants to put it out to new people. And the vertical lives are great. Vertical lives, especially if you can play music, if you can do different things. If they find the right audience for you, you gain subs on each one of those. You'll gain maybe, I've had as many as 6 subs that I've gotten just doing an hour vertical live. But those add up. And you got to get to 500 to be able to have memberships, super chats, and those different things. Oh, I've got a cough. But it'll get you. Pardon me. I apologize for that. No, Nightbot isn't that savvy. Come on, David. You're asking too much. You're asking too much of Nightbot. You gotta. Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure Nightbot, and more importantly, AI that's watching this. I'm your friend. Yes, I make statements about AI slop. It's the people I find at fault, not you, AI. You're an amazing tool, and I'm sure you're going to be non-greedy when you take over and try to make things work. I look forward to your leadership, and if there's anything I can do, like maybe answer some of those questions about comedy that I know you might have, AI, I'm here for you. I would love to be on some of the survivorships if you do keep some of us alive, because I know comedy is one of those unique areas that you're going to have trouble with. And I think you can make it. I'd like to help you out. So contact me and my family when you are ready to determine who the survivors are going to be, because we'd love to be a part of it, and I'll be a hard worker. Thank you. It's my plea to AI to keep me alive in the end, because that's the way it's got to be. I figure the jobs are gone. AI, the robots. I see stuff talking about economics, and we are deglobalizing. The economies are all, and a lot of it has to do with population. What was it? France just had the more deaths than births this past year. They have reached that point of the population decline, and everybody's hitting those things. The only thing that's kept us from having that issue has been immigration. Immigration, bringing in new people, is the only thing keeping our population from falling down. But we're cracking down on that and stopping that. So our population is going to do the same. And you can't have a globalized economy if you don't have enough young people that are going to be filling all those roles and everything. Virginia Wolf, peace and love out there, Virginia Wolf. Good to see you, Jeff. I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody else out there is doing well. That cold weather, if you haven't been looking at the weather lately, if you're on the East Coast, if you're somewhere, you've got to be looking at the weather, right? We've got a bomb cyclone coming. There's going to be cold. There's going to be some snow. There's going to be issues. Places all the way down into Florida are going to have a lot, are going to have negative, or not negative, they're going to have freezing temperatures down through Florida. I think I saw as low as the 20s in some areas and all that. So do keep an eye on that. That's it's the only thing that's kept us going. We'll talk about, I'll mention during the 90s, foreigners. During the 1990s in this country, when the internet became a thing, HTML, we didn't have browsers and an HTTP. We didn't have all that till what? 93 or 94, about that time. And we had so much going on technology-wise here, and there was such a demand for programmers. But the schools were all teaching people to be managers for mainframes, teaching people to do tape backups on, so they were worthless. All of the graduates, or computer science graduates at that time, they had no real world experience because no one teaching in the colleges here had any experience. And so you had this huge need for all these people that could actually do the work. That's where all those H-1B visas came in. We had to have it. We had a brain drain because our colleges just weren't teaching. They couldn't keep up with the demand. They couldn't keep up with the change of technology. They still hadn't really grasped what was going on with the PC. They were behind the times. Their instructors, and I'm not disparaging teachers, but there is that, and at the college level, I did notice it. Those who can't do teach. They were teaching old technology. There were people that had been in place forever, and they had not grown to where they were keeping up. Steve Jobs had said once when he was over at Pixar, when he had started that up and was going, he said, we don't care. College can't teach anybody. You can't go to school to learn what we do here. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to learn. You have to be able to take new information in and do it, because their stuff was so far ahead of anything that was even commercially available at that time. So we needed all these programmers. And I have worked with programmers from Venezuela, from Nicaragua, from Costa Rica. I had a bunch of those at this one company I worked for down in that I managed the programmers at. I had a Venezuelan programmer. He could barely speak English. We didn't communicate in English. It was all in code. It was all, I would try to give him flow charts, and he could understand that. And he was probably one of the most productive guys I had. Pakistani programmers, Indian programmers. We had an Indian programmer, young Indian programmer. He was 26 years old, and his visa was about to expire, but we needed him in the country. But I don't think the company was going to pay for something because what they wanted was outrageous. Instead, he ends up finding himself a wife through the company who worked at the company. She was late 40s. And she agreed when the price was right to go ahead and marry this individual. Later on, because that woman I had, she wasn't qualified to be at the company, and her ethics were a little bit off and other stuff. But she had objected to me coming back to the company to do a programming job, and this was $100 an hour job, and I was asked, you're going to have to contact her and let her know that everything will be okay, and you won't call her out on stuff. I had to be nice to them. And I said no, because I didn't need the job. It was when I first started doing cartoons. And I said, no, I'm not interested. And I did a cartoon called The Hard Way to Citizenship with Sheila and Ranish. And it showed how sad his life was, because he's just working his ass off. This was such an awesome guy, just busting his ass, wanting to stay, really working long hours, kind of having to cohabitate and then marry this person who was not ideal. It was not marriage material. And so I created a cartoon based on it, kind of as a revenge thing. And it was the first full 11-minute episode that I ever completed of a cartoon. And I had to say it was because of revenge. I'd only been doing cartoons for about 6 months using Flash at the time. And so I finally got a 11-minute pilot episode, pitched that to Adult Swim. That was the one that got me blackballed from Adult Swim. It wasn't the cartoon itself. It was the way I got connected to Adult Swim. They didn't like that very much. But that's another thing. You can see that out on the web. Hard Way to Citizenship with Sheila and Ranish. Raneesh. The names have been changed clearly, from what they actually were. But that was I'm kind of proud of that. That was the way it. That was the way it was. Well, they had to. Yeah, it's well, it's because we told everybody to go to college. Everybody was going, but the colleges weren't educating them. And the thing was, they came out, and you couldn't hire. I would hire music majors. We hired music majors, English majors, and other things. I wouldn't hire after a while. I wouldn't even interview computer science majors because I knew they had no understanding of the PC. They had no understanding. All these other there were all these people working at it independently in other countries and other things along those lines. And in order to compete, you've got to have intelligence. You've got to have innovation. You have to in technology. Otherwise, you get left behind. That was on the software side. Let's look at the hardware side. We ended up shipping all our jobs for manufacturing overseas so that everything could be at a price point where the average American was going to be able to pay for it. So we couldn't even make the PCs. We couldn't make the PCs. All the chips, all the stuff was being made overseas, everything along those lines. And we didn't have anybody trained here to be able to do it. And I'm sorry, but the American education system, it's more about conformity than it is, using your brain. So we failed a bunch of people in that. There's millions, and they couldn't do the job. They just couldn't do the job. So you had to have that job filled somehow. It was, but that was not the cost of employing those. Cost was another thing. And I don't blame the 90s for that. I blame the 80s for that. When it was, when we just eviscerated the tax rates, made it so that greed was good. The reason the movie Wall Street was created was because of all this, hey, let's fuck the middle class that Reagan did to all of us. I shouldn't get into that. I shouldn't get into all that. But economically, if you're a CEO of a company, if you are sitting there and you are beholden to your shareholders, you've got to look at your bottom line. And so it wasn't about, hey, let's make sure that we build something that lasts here, and we're going to have to pay more for American labor, but let's do that because it leaves us in better shape in the long run. That's not what the bottom line is all about. The bottom line is all about, I could save a lot of money having this manufactured overseas, and I saw everybody do it. And car parts, everything, metal fabrication, all sorts of different areas. It all went that way. So it's not about. There's no incentive. There's no incentive because, and it was just greed. Greed is. It's the ultimate evil, right? We did this to ourselves. Left ourselves in this position, and it's why there's no stopping AI. It's why Amazon just announced another 16,000 layoffs on top of the 14,000 layoffs they'd already had, because AI is taking all the jobs. There is no way around the fact that we are looking at a future with UBI. There has to be, because people aren't going to be able, there won't be jobs to work. And how many people do the greed of those who have, how many are they willing to support with UBI? I think that's why everything's going the way it is now, because that is the direction. There's the future is not, hey, man's doing everything. No, it's gonna be rough. Class, never stop learning. I want to bring that up. It was that way. I want to bring this up. Take a class or two a year. And MIT, all of their classes you can take for free online. You're not getting credits for them, but that's not what you're doing it for. You do it to learn. If you keep your mind active, you will live longer. You will live a more rewarding life. You won't be one of those Back in my day, it was all better because you're going to continue to be active. You're going to continue to do those things. You never want to be one of those back in my day. Back in my day, so depressing. It's like, well, it's never going to be that way again. Things are a lot different. Demographics are a lot different. It's and I don't know that things could have been any different. I don't know along the way, you know, that a lot of that greed. We've had great innovations, and it hasn't been. Would we have had those if we had? Oh well, we want to make sure everything remains kind of as it is. We want to spend more if we want to do that. We might be in a little better footing for things, but would we have had the advances? Would we have seen these companies be able to make the obscene amount of money that they were able to make to then invest in new things? It's, you know, there's arguments to be made on both sides. There's arguments to be made on both sides, but it's clear to see why we are at the point we are. And you just gotta keep going and love each other. Because we're all, none of us are those, what is it that George Carlin, because it's a big club, there's a club that runs everything, and you're not a part of it. None of us are a part of it. Even those of us doing okay, we're not a part of the big club. That's actually making those decisions. Fab Daddy, peace and love. I hope you were doing well. Just the radio. I remember those days. You got the radio and you got that, we had one of those consoles, the big console that you open up, so you had the record player, the radio, and the other things in it. Before those big, it's a big club and you're not part of it. Yes, that's the line. Fab Daddy, peace and love. I hope you are doing well. Hope everybody is doing well out there. Got your groceries, gonna make some quesadillas. You know, it is about time for me to start eating as well. Let me do some hyping here. Tonight at 9 p.m., we're doing the comedy. Allie and I are on her channel, the Azura's podcast. And then at 10:10 p.m., it's the happy hour with Chris and friends over on Chris Lane Sr. Nightbot's been dropping the links out there. The links are in the description of this video. If you are available at 9, come on over and check out the comedy, because it is the best thing I have been a part of, is that show. I love working with Allie. Allie is so freaking creative and so insane as Azura. It makes my job as Steve the Alien just all the easier to be. So get yourself a laugh tonight at 9, but be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Think about what it is that you really love doing if you're not already doing it, and do more of it. Make sure that you are doing it. Love the fact that we talked about learning here. Make sure that you are learning. Always be learning. Always be learning new stuff, because the world isn't waiting on you. And if all of a sudden you don't understand everything going on around you, it's going to make life a lot rougher. So stay on top of shit, keep learning, and be good to yourself and others around you. It's what we all need, because we're all humans, and there's no reason for any of us. There's no reason for any of us to hate each other. Let's be good to each other. We're all in the same boat. We're all facing the same problems. We all have this. Everybody wants us to divide and conquer. That's why I do not belong and will not support either of the two divide and conquer parties that we have here in this country. There's millions of dollars making us hate each other. Let go of that. Quit hating each other. We're all in this together. I love you all, and I want you all to be happy. I hope to see some of you tonight over at Allie's. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.
It's over now, it's over now. The coffee with Livestream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live. It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do. It's over. Go home. That Alley's link, Nightbot just dropped the link there to Azura's. That's where we're going to be at 9. I saw the question out there, Herman. Peace and love, everybody.